Well, Shane, you're still trying to catch your breath. I suppose you made it look good, but it wasn't easy out there.
No, Joanne, it was a real battle out there today. You know, the warm weather, and we knew we were coming up against this Waterford team. After performance they gave in the Munster final the 2 days, and just, I'm still out of breath, and every one of the boys in there were shattered, but delighted to be back in Croke Park the 1st Sunday of September, and we're just so happy now.
It's funny, you're talking about the lads being shattered. Liam has been talking about how much work you've just really put in the last few months. Is that what it's been about for Tip this year, just really putting in that effort?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, straight away after the heartache last year, like we said, right, we have to get back here next year and, you know, try and right a few wrongs, but we're back there now. We're where we want to be, in All-Ireland final, and it's a lot of credit goes to Liam, Eamon and Mick. They've been brilliant with it. Like, I mean, a lot of people from our own county even wrote us off there after the Cork game, said no, this team are maybe finished, this lad's finished, but I think all the lads out there answered all their critics today, both inside and outside the county. And
things seem to be coming right for you just at the right time as well.
Yeah, I was up in the forwards there for a while, and I didn't really know what I was doing, but I'm happy enough now just to get out midfield, get back beside Brendan. I mean, he had a great game again today, and just to get back there where I feel most at home, I suppose, and I'm just happy to be playing for Tipperary, really. Like.
Yeah, that partnership is really working a treat, and since you have come in there, it seems to have made a big difference to the side.
Well, I don't know, like, I mean, Brendan has a great engine in him, and maybe we're just the go-between between the backs and the forwards, but I mean, when you're looking up to the likes of Owen Kelly and Larry Corbett, it's no bother hit the ball into them boys, you know it's going to be an end result. And I mean, look at John O'Brien there today. I think he scored 5 or 6 points per play, gave a man of the match display, like, so I mean, that's the talent we have. I mean, he wasn't even starting the last day, and it shows the character of the boys there to come off the bench and the difference they made again today.
And now all you have to look forward to is Kilkenny.
Yeah, just Kilkenny now. Yeah. No, sure, look, I mean, it speaks for themselves. 5 in a row, greatest team of all time. But look, we'll enjoy tonight, and we'll get back to the drawing board Tuesday night, and we're just really looking forward, and we're delighted to be back in All-Ireland final.
5 in a row, not 5 yet though, is it? And I doubt you're going to make it too easy. The belief is there, is it, in the Tip squad? The
belief has to be there, Joanne. We wouldn't go up, we're not going back up to Croke Park unless we think we can win this All-Ireland, and as I said, you know, there was a lot of heartache after last year, so we're just delighted to be back where we want to be.
Well done today, Shane. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Joanne.
Yeah, fine performance today by Shane McGrath. They'll all be delighted with that down in Ballinhinch. Tomas, I was reading an interview with him in the paper during the weekend. He said, you were talking about playing him in the half forward, and even his mother was telling him he wasn't a half forward. He said that's what he knew.
Well, I suppose the one thing, they tried it and probably won't try it again, you know, and the key thing was the last day that they reacted very quickly and got him back out to his rightful position, which was midfield, and today he was just awesome. And I mean, we spoke about before the match about Shane O'Sullivan and Richie Foley for Waterford and how well they were playing this year, but these two guys, I mean, Brendan Maher compliments him very well, but this guy's engine is just incredible. He's up and down the field, and it's non-stop breaking out through the gaps and getting possession, and great engine to run and take it on, and again throw off the passes to guys in key positions where they can get scores, and that's a huge plus for the modern game, that you have a guy with an engine like that is so disciplined as well to break the tackles to get through and actually I suppose bring attack to attack after ball, and like that broke Waterford's hearts there in the first half, particularly, that he was getting through those gaps and setting up scores.
They'll have to forgive me down in Ballinhinch, but I did have to ask you, Sir, where it was.
Directions. Yeah, well, I had him in Limerick IT, and I was calling him. He said he's from Tip. I said, what part? He said Ballinhinch. I said, I haven't heard about you. Well, he said, you will in time. I'll prove you wrong. He was a great wing back in our time, but he is a good player. Like, and they have marquee players. We were just saying they're looking at it, but Owen Kelly wasn't going well today. Like, his back was probably causing problems. The free taking was going well. And next thing, he gets a goal, 2 touches on the ball that other fellas wouldn't do in 100 years. Back in it. He can do these things. Larry Corbett always does them, you know what I mean? But John O'Brien today, Michael, he's around a long time. When I say around him, he's been tried a good few times.
And people question whether he should have been playing today.
He's on and off. He wasn't on the last day, and he gets 6 points from play. Like, he'll have to be on the next day holding that form as long as he doesn't get injured. So that's what you want. But still, the half forward line is going to be a question mark, because like young Patrick Maher did a lot of work. The donkey work, broke out the ball. Garrett Ryan didn't go as well today as the last day. They will be on, but that's where the question marks are going to be.
It's the question marks, but they are in the All-Ireland final. We're going to take out the short break here on the programme. Back with more on this afternoon's All-Ireland hurling semi-final straight after that. So then, it's Tipperary who join Kilkenny in this year's All-Ireland hurling final on September 5th. And of course, you can see it all here on RTE television. So do please join us then, September 5th from 12:30 for our big match build-up. And of course, it's Kilkenny versus Clare in that minor final as well. We're here today, Sarah Farr, Tomas McCahey and Gerlach Nan with me here in the studio. There was a gap between the two sides in the end, but nonetheless, it was the goals that Tip got that helped to create that. Owen Kelly strikes the first one in the second half. It's a
great goal. You can't take away ability. A lad has class, he'll always have it. But this is a line ball coming in here. It's a high ball coming in. They're all underneath it. Look, he takes it down one hand, little flick, and again, another touch in the back of it. But that looks simple. If you look at it closely, it's a difficult. He takes it down, tips it around, does another little tip and flick back in the net. You have to have great wrist to do that, great control. And things weren't going well for him. But like, it just shows when you have the skill and you have the faith, Liam Sheedy had the faith in him that he'd still be capable of doing it. And that effectively gave Tip the gap. They went on there to kind of go stretch from there on. He just has that ability to hold. You can't take it away from him.
It effectively shut the game out, but in actual fact then, he went on, he nailed it all together with the second goal. But Lar Corbett was important here too.
Well, that was crucial here. But, you know, the timing of the goal is often more important than anything else. That was the goal that killed off the game. But Lar had no right to win this ball. You know, he's walked it all over the field, but he plays that loose role. He takes on the man here, great pass. And Owen Kelly, like, not very, very fast, but this time, he didn't do it last year in the All-Ireland. He hit the ball down onto the ground, not high. At the very same goal, I suppose people would say if he had done that last year in the All-Ireland. But he has learned from it. Now, it was tough for Noel Connors to have to be switched in. I thought it was Owen Murphy that's there. But actually, because Noel Connors was on him.
Marking him,
was marking him. It was tough on him. But, like, you know, they've learned so much from last year. And the momentum is with them now, you know. And I think the work they'll do between now and the All-Ireland final is going to be absolutely vital. If they can just nail down that half forward line, you know, especially two positions on it. If they could get another player even there. John O'Brien was there today to win the ball in the air. And that was the secret. He won so much ball in the air when he went out. Now, if they could get even one other player that could win ball in the air...
I know you'll be giving out about Patrick Marger and stuff like that, right? But, I mean, everybody can't get 5 or 6 points in a game, right? You need guys
he wasn't
that
even
actually...
winning it
but he was in the first half. You need guys that are winning ball, right? Noel McGrath got 5 points or 3 points in the first half of guys going in, throwing in the shoulder, getting inside, doing the dirty work, and the ball breaks out to the guy that scored. You need guys like that in the team. And you would need a physical presence against Kilkenny as well.
If they had a stronger man...
He might last the 70 minutes for the game, but he certainly is worth his inclusion.
He hasn't mentioned it all yet. I know now he's kind of... You know, he's a quiet fella, but a very good hurler, and he's kind of creeping into the limelight in the training tip. He's a Seamus Hennessy. He's from Kilroy, he's played a great Fitzgibbon with UCG. He's a strong force hurler. He could actually come on yet, because I know Brian O'Mara come on.
I know. Seamus Hennessy is a brilliant player, but he's more midfielder than that. He's strong.